Hi everybody, Samarth here again. Okay, so today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a robot which when you enter text will code it out in Morse code and provide both hearing and visual clues. So it's, as you can see, a very simple circuit. So we just have a breadboard, a speaker, an LED, an Arduino board and jumper wires. So it's simple as in there's just one positive going to the 13th pin on the Arduino and there's another positive going to the 10th pin. The other two are connected to the ground pins here. So it's really simple. Alright, so since Morse code is in essence just dots and dashes, the dots having a shorter time span than the dashes, my program replicates the same thing. So when you enter a character, like maybe a letter or a number, it will convert that into Morse code. And the buzzer will either give a short beep or a long beep depending on whether it's a dot or a dash. And the LED will give either a short flash or a long flash, also dependent on whether it's a dot or a dash.
Stop.
I've programmed all of the letters on my program. So you can enter pretty much any text even with numbers because I've coded all of the numbers as well, and it will still output it in Morse code. Okay, now let me show you how the letter A works with this program. Now if you check any Morse code chart, it shows that the letter A is represented by a dot and a dash. Therefore, you had a short beep and a short flash followed by a long beep and a long flash. Let me just get into a bit of the programming. So, here you can see that there's an int LED pin which just declares the LED, the only LED's pin. Buzz pin stands for the buzzer's pin. String is just another type of variable. Message is the variable name. And A is the value I've given it. So, if you enter a value, say say Samarth. Sorry, I need to do that in capital. It will it will just take all of these letters one by one and code them in Morse. So character is another type of variable, letter is its name. Int position stands for default position, so that means it will start here. It will cover the letter S first, but if you set this to 1, suppose you set this to 1, it would start off from A. It would ignore the S. So then int string length, which means that the length of the string right here is equal to message.length, which is a function that we can use in Arduino to find the length of a particular string. In this case, the string would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters long. So then moving into void setup, you have pin mode, which just tells the Arduino that we're going to set a particular pin up, and it's set to buzz pin, which is the buzzer's pin, and output, which declares it that it's not going to give the Arduino a value, but it's going to take current from the Arduino. Same thing with this pin mode, only that it's set to the LED pin. Once again, serial monitor opens a connection with the serial monitor up here. We'll really need it this time. And moving on into void loop, serial print line position stands for the position it is. So say if it's at 0, it will print 0. If it's at 1, it will print 1, and etc. So a serial print ln string length stands for the length of the string, which would be in this case 7. So it would keep printing 7. It will keep printing 0, 7, 1, 7, 2, 7, etc. So if position is greater than string length, then it has to exit. This command simply stands for the simply tells the Arduino that if the position, that is the value here, is greater than or equal to 7, then it has to stop like running the program, otherwise it will basically not know what to do. So else letter is equal to message dot caret in pause. This basically tells the Arduino that if it's not true, then just continue doing what you're doing. So now we begin with the loads and loads of if else's. So if the the letter is A, then it has to go through all of these. So basically digital write allows a particular pin to be controlled. So LED pin will be supplied with electricity. Tone is a special command used for the buzzer. So on buzz pin, 3000 is the frequency and 500 is the amount of time it should be running for. Delay stands for, well, as you know, it stops the program for a certain amount of time. For this time it's 0.5 seconds, which is the interval between the parts of the letter. And after this we turn the LED off, because as soon as this is over, the buzzer automatically turns off. And delay 2000 is to introduce a sort of delay between each of the letters in a word. So same part here. And since I've coded it for like the entire Morse from A to Z and 1 to 9, so I'm just going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Don't worry, this program will be posted on my website www.scholarfund.com. And so pretty much the main part consists of these, which basically tell the Arduino what to do and which pin to supply power to. But this tiny little command at the end tells the Arduino that after it has completed this step, that is gone through all of them, selected the letter or the value it wants, and performed the operations that each of the value has, it has to increase the position by 1. Therefore, position is equal to current position plus 1.